All right, guys. Happy Monday, Runday. Let's try this again. So, yeah, I really apologize for that. I'm actually waiting for the other computer to boot up so we can watch some virtual Railfan here. But right now the service is working correctly, and I really am sorry for that, guys. So there's probably an echo right now too. So let me get rid of that. There we go. So, all right. So how's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to Monday Runday, featured production on the channel. I apologize for that. I knew there'd be some type of technical difficulty. It's Monday, of course, and still waiting on that computer back there. But yeah, that was awful. I'm so sorry about that, guys. We went from like having 24 people to just a handful here, but hopefully people come back. I should get the push notification soon that I'm live, so that's all good. But yeah. All right, so Google, yeah, that's what that white flash is. Where is it? Right there. We got Chrome on the back computer. So let me reset this, guys. I am so sorry. At least it's the ISP. It's not my fault. I'm pretty tech savvy. I've just you can only get so far if you don't have the internet, you know. So I'm pretty good with setting everything up here, minus having that echo. I'm sure for like the first 10-15 seconds of the live stream, because I forgot to mute one of the mics. But so far so good. So. Cool. And we have Google. So we got Slycat. Hello, Nick, part 2. Yes, I'll leave that up there. That's hilarious. Like that. So we are back. We also had Boxcar Jerry. What's up, buddy? Train Guy 4K. Welcome, welcome. Slycat gave a good old thumbs up. Sweet. We had Brian Rock Rail Fan. Hello again. Let's see. Yep, just got the push notification. So we are live on YouTube. Thank you all so much for tuning in for part, I don't know, part 1.1.5, Mark 2, I guess we could call it. Oh, man. We also have Brian Cahill in here. Matt PG, what's up? How's it going? I was just over Matt PG's, we call it, well, I call it the cave. It's like a beer cave. No, it's like his space. We're building, well, really just running N-scale trains, but he's building an awesome layout. So guys, definitely stay tuned with Matt PG. He's going to be building an N-scale layout right now. It's going to look great. We have Matt's Trains. Hello, hello. Melissa Mouse Talk, welcome. Revenge of the Apocalypse. No notifications. I keep looking for that restart. Yeah, I push notifications never come through anymore for me either. I think YouTube hates me, but it's all good. Lynn, what's up? There you are. Yes, here I am. Welcome, welcome. John, hello again. Oh man, train and truck enthusiast, welcome to the channel. Hello, Nick, nice layout. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's every day up here, just trying to move a little bit further, and I'm actually working on the upper loop still. I made the wood pieces for that, so I've got these pieces of I think these are pine. Don't want to do like the Tim Allen sniff with this, but it smells like pine. So these are just light pieces of pine that are going to be my, actually, let me do the full camera here. Let's see. We'll do solo. There we are. So there we go. We got Google back there. So yeah, these are the pylons or piers that will be used for the upper loop. I got to paint these gray. So I was trying to lay out some track today. I just didn't get to like pre-drilling holes or anything like that. But what I'm going to do is actually just probably hand paint these instead of spray paint. Spray paint just makes a mess. I'm going to paint these. I either thought about gray or black, but probably gray. And then we're going to bolt our track together to these little, I guess they're piers. But yeah, it's going to work out really well. And I was just laying out some track today. It's still kind of a mess. I got to get back there and work on that. But it's a work in progress. And I'm thinking about just doing at this point right now, I think I'm just doing an 042 oval, just a little bit over the town. If anything too crazy shows up, I might end up doing like a dog bone, but with no switches up top. I'm gonna keep it simple. A derail from up high would be really bad, so I'm just gonna keep it very simple. But yeah, this is a work in progress. You guys will be updated soon. I just haven't filmed a video up here. I've been out filming. It's been such a beautiful weekend and everything. But we got lots of other comments coming in here. We have John, said hello to him. Robert Lopez, or Roberto, what's going on? Greetings from South Texas. Welcome. Texas Mexican Railway. That's awesome. Greg T. Hello, hello. We also have Lionel, pre-war fan. AA Ron. Hey, what's going on? How's it going? Doing all right. Just enjoying this day off of work. Was out doing a whole lot of nothing today. Now, I was editing that video that's up of we went to Enola Yards. That video is up, so anyone in the stream right now, definitely check out that video. It's really cool. I'm not really much of a rail fanner. I don't know. I'm not as good as some of the other YouTube channels out there that really get into like the names of the trains. Like they actually know like for CSX, I know it's like Q trains and stuff. They know all the numbers. They have scanners. For me, I just really enjoy just watching the trains and the operation. I love motive power and manifest trains. So like your mixed freight trains. So that's exciting. But there are a lot of other channels out there that do that. But it's my first time to Enola Yards, and I was just sitting there watching, oh my God, probably 25 trains the entire day. And there's so many trains, I just didn't film them all. I was just kind of sitting back and just watching them just move, and it was awesome. A lot of old, we saw a lot of GM stuff. It was really cool. EMD, love EMDs, and not a huge fan of the, what do you call it? The GE stuff. I'm not a huge fan of GE locos, unless it's a GG1. Uh-oh, Happy Valley, he's back. Got Nathan 5 Chime. Hello, hello. The Dad Cave. There you go. So that's Matt PG's official name of the cave, the Dad Cave. NSA, welcome. Oh, we're back. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Conrail Nuts. Hey, welcome to the channel. Is that a Lion Chief? No, it's actually before Lion Chief. So it's, I'll show you guys in a little bit. So the engine I'm running, it's a what do you call it? 080 switcher steam engine that Lionel like milks like crazy. They like put it out everywhere. So I actually bought that at Sears. Well, actually my dad got it for me at Sears. I want to say 2009, 2010, something like that. But it is it's just an 080 switcher, conventional controlled. It has the whistle tender, but the whistle doesn't work, so I'm ready to rip out the whistle. It's a cheap plastic one. And I'll probably put in a Rail Sounds system in that one of these days. When I win the lottery, I'll just put Rail Sounds tenders and everything, except the post-war stuff. Leave the post-war all original, but anything like, you know, the cheaper Lionel stuff or starter set that's just quiet, throw Rail Sounds in there just for fun. Sly Cat, welcome back. Only changing the layout 7 times. Yeah, this is Nick's Crossing layout 2.0, so I understand your pain. Train Guy 4K, I love your layout, or like your layout. Thank you so much. There's Rail Fan Roger. Welcome, welcome. Matt, I don't believe you. That's great. Oh, God. Jamie, yes, we are back. Welcome. Catching up on comments. Wow, I'm really behind. Uh-oh. This just flew up. All right, let me see. Gotta find where I left off. Matt's trains. Derailment on the upper level will be bad. Yes, extremely bad. That would be the worst. There's RJ. Hey, RJ, how's it going? Long time no see. Greg, what's it? I just missed it. Greg Whitehurst, welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm really behind on comments, guys. I'm so sorry. Jeff, the Railroad Enthusiast, welcome. Thank you so much. The blue flickering light. Oh, you're talking about the welder shack. Is that wood considered a 1x4? I think these are 1x4s. Yeah. Well, it's really 3/4, and well, you know how they do it. It's not really a 1, you know. It's so weird how wood's cut. I think they take the saw blade into account, and they were just like, oh, it's the closest thing. I don't know. It's always told to round up, so I guess that's what they do. But yeah, these are 1x4s just cut. It's not really a specific height. I used a, it's not up here. I used a square to figure out the exact height, and then I just locked in the square and then brought it outside, just cut all the pieces. So I'm not even sure what height this is. It's probably about, I don't know, 9 inches or so, 10, 8 1/4, something like that. All right, so Oh, Alan's going to the TV. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. All right, let's see. Got a bunch of comments. I'm so sorry. If I missed any guys' comments or any of your guys' comments, just write them at the bottom. Or write them in there again. We got Train Guy 4K. That's all right. I only know 2 engines by heart. Oh, it's all good. Yeah, I'm getting better at naming engines. That was awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, that video was a lot of fun. Yeah, 2 heritage units. That was nuts. Conrail 8098, former 8098. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, Conrail. That sounds. I was gonna say it sounds familiar. Sears. What's Sears? Oh man, that's not Wilmington Western number 58, is it? No. All right. Let me go to Railframe Roger. If I remember correctly, NS has ES44 ACs. They also have ACEs. That's what the one guy, ACEs. One of the guys there, he was really into it. He had a radio and everything, or a scanner, and he was pointing out all the locomotives at Enola, and I'm just sitting back. I'm like, I know it's probably an SD40, SD38. I saw 2 38s that pulled up. They were doing some yard switching, but then they had the SD40. What are they called? ACEs. Those are pretty cool. Like, they completely redid the cabs on them. Or the SD40 ACs. I'm not exactly sure. All right, so I'm gonna try to catch up with comments, guys. I'm so sorry. As of 10 hours ago, NS 8101 was in Enola. That's cool. Called CSX 911 Monday last week, Friday, prior week. Yeah, that's a good one. They'll do First Responders Day at the B&O Railroad Museum, and they used to be able to get the CSX 911 to show up for that. Train Seekers caught that. My good friends. He was able to catch that locomotive. They pulled it into the roundhouse, I believe, which is pretty crazy because that roundhouse isn't really meant for. It's not meant for motive power. It's a car shop. SC70 ACUs. Okay. North Penn Valley, welcome. Let's see. Just got my brand new MTH East Penn RS1. Runs great. And right out of the box. That's good. Yeah, some of the Lionel stuff isn't really making it out of the box without doing something. RJ, I'm really a train dummy. I saw a black one's a blue one and a red one and a red and white one. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm getting better at it. Some of the diesels are harder to identify. Some of the GEs are looking like some of the EMDs now, so it's kind of hard to tell. George, someday people ask what was Kmart. Yeah, I remember all those. Watch that video. Great video. Thanks, Brian Rock. Thank you so much. Train Guy 20. Oh, the 2 I know are Big Boys and Centennials. Yeah, everyone's got their favorites, and I can pull, like, I can pretty much take a couple of them out of the picture. So if it's like it's 4-axle or 6-axle, you can usually go from like, okay, it's a GP or an SD. But now with the way they're rebuilding these engines, it's kind of hard to tell the difference between the EMDs, which are your GMs, or your GEs, General Electric. Because some of the rebuilds are making that slanted cab now. I forgot the name of that cab style. I'm sure someone in here knows. But instead of that nice square cab we all love from EMD, they're actually basically streamlining the cab, making it more closer to a GE locomotive. There's just certain subtleties to tell between them. So it's just the way they're rebuilding them. Let's see. Randall Ellison, welcome. Welcome. Point and smile, kind of like when I see a dog. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. When is the B&O show again in Baltimore? I'm not sure. I do know, Jeff, the Roundhouse sale, they did that a couple years ago. I actually got a lot of my signs, where are they? They're on this side or that side. Some of the hazmat signs I actually got from the B&O Rare Museum. And then up here I've got Western Maryland bill of sale. It's like a posted note they would put on. Well, I think it's either a way bill or a posted, or what do you call it? A bill of sale. Euro trains. Oh no. SD70 ACEs, SD70, or ACCs, SD70 ACUs. Huh. I like Kmart and the wall. Oh geez. Iron Horse Productions, welcome. I remember Circuit City. Oh man, and Radio Shack. Denver South Park and East Dokie, what's going on? Welcome. Let's see. Oh man, I'm behind on comments again. Y'all liked Kmart. I remember Kmart. I remember there being like one cashier. I'd go into Kmart, right? And it'd just be picking up a couple things here and there. And you go to check out, it'd be like one or two cashiers out of like the 10 registers. It was always like, it was always crazy. They didn't have self-checkout yet either. And I remember Kmart was trying to compete with Target, and I'm like, oh, good luck. SD70 Max. I saw an SD60. Yes, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. They had one. That was really cool. Did you hear what Biden announced for? Oh, I'm afraid to hear. No, I heard UP is one of the worst. Like, they're voted worst company to work for in the United States. I'm not exactly sure if that's true or not, but I think that was like, it came out in Forbes magazine or something. Looks like the stream's working better. Welcome, Rob412. Florida Railroad Dog, welcome. Hello, Nick. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing great. Yeah, just hanging in there. Feeling a lot better this week. Yeah, it's been a weird 2 weeks for sure. Another anchor store next to Blockbuster, Showbiz Pizza. Oh man. Anthony, Nick, glad to see you're up and running. Me too. I was going through some medical stuff 2 weeks ago. I was very sick, but I'm doing better now. And then the internet's working. So far, so good. Let's see. I gotta catch up on comments. SD60Es, that might have been it. But there was an SD60, and I was like, man, this is so cool. Oh, Radar's in here as well. Welcome. Sweet. I think I'm all caught up on comments. NSA just purchased an MTH Big Boy. Good luck. That's going to be awesome. Is it Rail King or like Premiere, or that's going to be pretty sweet. Slycat's good on this end. Awesome. I saw DB Tech's in here as well. Real friend Roger, it's at Strasburg Railroad, getting the boiler overhaul done to it. 611. Huh. That's pretty cool. Yeah, when I was I did interview at Strasburg, and hey, Lackawanna John, what's going on? Welcome. When I interviewed at Strasburg, they're actually talking about some of the work they have to do, not on 611, but their big 3 engines, and it was kind of crazy because 475 was completely taken apart, like drive arms and drive gear, all that stuff, or valve gears, pretty much all taken apart, and they are sitting them on the floor because they have to redo some piston work for 475, and I thought that was just so interesting. And I was like, well, you have to put this back for this weekend, right? He's like, yeah, we're going to do the work and then put it all back. And I was just amazed how fast they do the work there. Let's see, JC's Trains, welcome. Is that a directional mic? Sounds like you are only talking into the left ear. It should be stereo. We had this problem before. Let's see. Yeah, we should be in stereo. But yeah, I apologize for that. Yeah, this is this is a, yeah, it should be directional. Unless I do that. That might help a little bit. Alfonso, welcome. I just saw your comment on last week's stream or stream. I believe it was last week's stream. I'll have to get back to you. But yes, we did talk about the Mexican railways when we were at. Well, when I was at New Hope and Ivyland, they have the Niagara sitting there, and it was just amazing to see one of those. Oh, JC's trains. It's pretty common with Streamyard. Streamyard. I don't know how they do the back end of the audio. I only see the front end. It's not like what do you call it, a doll, like an audio workstation. I wish I could see like the output side of things. I only see the input, which is really annoying. But I wish I could fix that for you. I'm so sorry. When are you getting to Perryville or Aberdeen? One of these days I will get up there. I would like to see the Northeast Corridor. When it's not freezing cold, I'll go up there and hang out there sometime. Oh yeah, 2102 Iron Horse Productions. Yep, exactly. That's gonna be a good one. If I'm still, um, if I have free time, let's just say that I'll be up there to see that for sure. Let's see. Dan forgot to check out the video for the meetup hosted by Sparky. Coming up in May at Strasbourg. Yeah, I hope to catch that too. NSA bought the Rail King version. Those are great too. There's nothing wrong with Rail King. I have a couple Rail King pieces, like very early Rail King. Actually, here's a Rail King caboose that we're running today. And this caboose it's really close to scale. It's like they call it Rugged Rails series. And they are very, very close to scale pieces. Same with, I've got a Rail King crane, my C&O or Chessie crane and C&O gondola. They are a Rail King as well, but this is Rail King as well. That we ran this last week, and this is the coffee car from Van Curler Blend Coffee. So yeah, Rail King stuff, I love it because it really, like Rail King stuff, I think we talked about this last week. It kind of masks right between scale and we call it 027 or semi-scale. It's so close. You can run it either or, and no one would ever know the difference. Sean got his 2102 tickets the other day. I'm afraid to buy tickets because of my possible change of work situation. But if it does, if whatever happens, I'm afraid I won't have free time to go see that, which is fine. But I'll be able to get out there one of these days to see her. Happy Valleys and Alco. The Alco Centuries. Those are cool. Yeah, Alcos are great. It's just such an interesting brand or interesting locomotive works. It's really cool. Denver South, which one? Rail King or O Gauge or I'm talking about Rail King. Rail King stuff is just like it's kind of able to mask in, like I said, between being somewhat scale. It's just an interesting car. Here's a great example. So this ice car is 027. Van Curler Coffee is Rail King. If you put them next to each other, it's just a little bit shorter. See, like, there we go. So they kind of match up. Like right there is where they match up. So the Van Curler is a little bit longer by like, I don't know, half inch or so. There you go. And the height is a little bit higher. But then if I'll put the ice car back. Trying to get this on the track. All right, and then if I this is a scale box car. So this is early Lionel Standard O car. It's from 1993, not too early. And if I put this side by side with the Van Curler, it's not much bigger. I mean, just by a hair. See on the back, compared to the 027. So if you hide a couple of these like Rail King cars in a scale manifest, you won't really it's kind of hard to tell the difference. It blends in very well. So I enjoy Rail King. I'm just as of right now, I'm not buying any more 027 stuff because I've got so much of it. But there's nothing wrong with 027 either. Just I've got so much of it. It's just kind of like, I just need to take a break from 027 stuff and just get into more Rail King or scale stuff. Because Rail King, what they'll do, the coolest thing with Rail King is that they'll actually make a car. A great example is this car. You can buy it in Premiere as well, which is like their scale line. And they'll also make it in Rail King. It's a couple bucks cheaper. It's like $20 cheaper, but so instead of paying like $80 for cars, it's gonna be like 60 or $50. It's still expensive. So it's all in what people have and what you enjoy, honestly. Oh man. Okay, let me get back. Oh, RJ said, coffee. Oh man. See, comments aren't really coming in order. This is so weird. So Railfriend Roger, I have a feeling about an event 89 and 31. Okay. Hang out at Claymont Claymont Station sometimes. The new Olivia said should be coming out to service in the spring. That's cool. Your layout O scale. So most of my layout, I would call it like it's a mix. I've got some models that are definitely not O scale. I got some that are actually I have a lot of Rail King models, so they kind of fit in really nicely. But I'd call it O gauge. It's not like a high railers layout that everything's like scale, perfectly scale. Got some things that are kind of out, but they're close. I'd say it's about 80% to scale, but it is O gauge, O scale track. Yes, like I did see that email. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I can make it down there for the event, but that was awesome. Let's see. Just finished some coffee. Oh man, I wish I had coffee. I don't have any coffee tonight. Messenger, if you wish, you can scratch my interesting. Okay, that'd be cool. Rail King sell HO scale. No, that's MTH HO. And that stuff's like, from what I heard, it's good quality stuff. It's expensive, MTH, they call it like HO trains that do more or that can do more. So it's pretty cool. Azteca Stadium. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, I haven't been down south before. The furthest south I've been is like Florida, but I haven't been to like Mexico or Texas or any of that. I would love to go to Texas and check out some stuff there. George is gonna get a cup of coffee. Nice, making me jealous. Henry, how's it going? Welcome. Always get Wawa coffee on the way home. Yeah, Wawa coffee's great. Decent show in Madison, Wisconsin over the past weekend. A lot of N-scale layouts, lots of things for sale, price, so unless you want to haggle price. Oh, I love haggling prices. Sometimes, if you can, if you're nice to them, usually I can get a couple bucks off. But like the one train, well, actually the one car running, I got to put the caboose back. Make sure there's a spotter in this caboose. Check that out. There's like a guy up there, right where my pointer finger is right here. He's checking out the hot boxes for us. Gotta make sure he's pointing the right way. But yeah, sometimes I'll haggle with price, but I'm nice for the most part. I'm not gonna be a jerk to these guys. If they say no, I'll be like, okay, well, sometimes I end up buying it anyways, to be honest with you. Let's see. Putting the caboose back on track. Sweet. And we'll run the new caboose I just bought too. I got a Chessie System caboose. Got my Chessie sign hanging up and the Conrail sign all hanging up there. See, I got a Lionel HO locomotive 0642. I'll tell you guys, I got some really cool HO locomotives the other day. Let's see, Greg T. Okay, Greg T. I already saw that one. Denver. If I have MTH 1 gauge Rail King locomotives, will it? I'm not sure what you mean there. Got a Lionel HO. Yeah, I'll tell you guys about that in a second. MTH O scale locomotives were very good mechanically, but their sound decoders left a little bit. Oh, because I think they might run on DCS. I think they run on some type of DCS. Alfonso fell in love with trains, the Lionel, but I'm really falling in love with the MTH stuff right now. I left this 25 years ago. Yeah, I've got a lot of MTH. Just a lot of. I'm picking up on more MTH stuff. Just the quality of it, and it's a little bit more bulky. I guess it kind of, like I said, kind of masks itself. So if I get Rail King cars, I can run them with anything. If I get like the Premier cars, I can run them with the scale stuff I have. But yeah, I've always liked MTH. My track on the layout is all MTH, real tracks. I fell in love with that track system just because the switches and just the efficiency of the track is just awesome. I also love tube track too, but I wanted to go a little bit more, I guess, finished look or scale look for this layout. Let's see. What's new? Have not been here for a while. A lot, man. It's just a lot going on. John Long Silver Rails, welcome to the channel. My layout is O gauge. Impressionistic, as I generally use traditional size trains, mostly pre-war, post-war, NPC, but a few modern era. I love all trains, honestly. I'm just like I said before, like I love it all. I just am my like 027 collection is just it's just exploded, really. So I've just kind of like stepped back and like, let me get more scale stuff. But I just bought a pre-war set about a month ago. I love post-war. I just bought a post-war engine 2 weekends ago. So I love it all. Weathering the Pensy caboose. Maybe. I usually just let my cars get a little dusty. Get some natural weathering on those cars. But yeah, I have thought about doing some weathering stuff here and there. This is actually really cool. So when I cut some plaster up here, and this car, it's an ice car. And look at the back, like the dust collected on the wheels and the back truck right there. So when what basically would happen, I have a rock in the back of the rock cut that was sticking out. So I bought these like 50-foot box cars and I ran them on the, sorry, I'm trying to couple these cars. There we go. So I ran them on the rock cut and the cars scraped the mountain. So I was like, oh God, let me get a Dremel tool. And I carved the mountain out. It left all this plaster dust and it actually made a beeline right to that ice car. So the rear of the car where it loads is all like icy. I think that's kind of cool. But I might play around with some weathering eventually. Maybe make like one set of cars for weathering. Yes, MTHG scale. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Nathan 5 chimes. See, I got to tell you guys about that. Train guy, I'll get to that question in a little bit. Let me see. Lots of comments. Let's see. What's your favorite engine? K4 Pacific. They're probably my favorite. Yeah, K4 Pacifics. And then if you want to talk diesel, either like a high hood GP7 or GP9 or a GP30. I love GP30s. They just look so cool. Rail King's a modern term to describe traditionally sized trains, which are hard to quantify in terms of scale, 164 or larger. That's a good point. I have been hearing that more and more often compared to guys saying like 027. I've heard 031 trains, but yeah, that's interesting. They run on DCC, Nick, but early versions could be advanced. Okay. Yeah, I saw in the box one, it said like compatible with DCS. I was just like, whoa, DCS with HO, that's dangerous. Hey, Chris, RBP Trains, what's going on, bud? Sykesville, Maryland. Oh, no, no, I haven't, but I believe Train Seekers probably has if he's in here. He's from that area, but I know you guys have a lot of um I think it's CSX out there. Yeah, and there's also Maryland Midland somewhere out in the hill. But yeah, I would love to check that out sometime, but I just I've been so busy with the layout and just life and stuff like that. I might be rail fanning for a living. We'll have to see how that goes. Professionally rail fanning with my eyes, not a camera, if that makes any sense. Is anyone who can get switches for MTH reel tracks? eBay. Anthony, eBay. I got all mine from a friend that's an MTH dealer. He has a track order on the way. It's Iron Horse Trains out in Hanover, Pennsylvania. Natural weathering, exactly. Yeah, dust, all that stuff. Just let her sit on there. You'll have some natural weathering. Oh man, weathered my MPC boxcar with a drawing pencil. Hey, I've heard chalk, all that stuff. Let's see. I gotta see how many comments I'm in here for. All right, so Iron Horse Productions. What do you think of the Lionel Baby Ks? Well, I'll be honest with you. The Baby K4s that they just came out with, they had one at the Strasburg Train Shop. It looks exactly like my MTH Rail King PS1 Protosound 1 K4. It's the exact same tooling. I'm not too impressed with it, to be honest with you, because I'll tell you why. And it's something that MTH did and Lionel did wrong. The wheels aren't, this sounds so stupid. The drive wheels aren't high enough. Like they don't, like a K4 looks kind of mashed together. It almost looks like the pilot is like right over the cab. The drive wheels are about to hit the pilot truck. It's like very close together, and they elongated it. It's more of a Pacific body rather than a K4 body style. Like K4 is kind of like rectangular or triangular, where the bell pair comes up and then drops down to the front of the locomotive. I feel like they kind of missed the mark on that. And same with my K4 from Rail King. It's the exact same body. So I think that's where they got the idea for that. But we'll have to see. I think they sound great. I think they look great. It's just not, in my opinion, it doesn't look like a K4. Especially the 1361 they just made. It looks just like my Rail King. It was actually sitting like, where is it? It's back. I think it's one of those two. Do you own any train horns? I do not. Eventually, I'd like to get some whistles. When I get a larger house, larger property, I would love to have some whistles, hook them up to some air, just let them go, see what happens. Oh man, but that's a great question about the Lionel Baby Ks. I think they're a little expensive too for what they are, but we'll have to see. All right, let's see. Got some other comments coming in. Historic name for Lionel layout. Delta lines. That's pretty cool. Also purchased an O-scale Crew Talk caboose. Those are fun. That's awesome. Oh, Randy Jacobs, do you have any interview news? Not this week. I had an interview last week with, well, we already talked about it, with Norfolk Southern. I talked to two managers. I won't give you guys too much information on that, but the interview, in my opinion, went pretty well. I felt great about it. They were very nice and very professional to talk. Like, it was just a great conversation, and I was so glad to have the opportunity to speak with management over there. I'm praying for the best. I haven't heard for anything yet, but I think if I do hear anything, the next step would be either to come in for an interview or I guess it would be like preliminary action, kind of like drug tests, physical tests, like seeing eye, hearing tests, that type of thing. And that would be probably the next step. And then after that, I believe you go to school for 2 weeks, and then it's like 13 or 14 weeks of training. But I am very optimistic. I'd love to work the railroads. Be awesome. I've always been interested in the big boys. I got the chance to visit 4023 Omaha. Nice. Was down in Maryland this weekend for a swim competition. Was able to stop in a couple nice hobby stores. Rob 412, which stores you go to? That's awesome. Yeah, I was gonna say RBP asked the same question. I gotta catch up on comments here. Train Addict, what's going on? Welcome. All right, I think I'm caught up. Yeah, I'm caught up on comments. So, where would you purchase whistles? Probably eBay. There's some antique stores I know of that sell whistles. I'm kind of scared of where they found them, but usually eBay is your best bet. Also, there's a lot of like diesel stuff on eBay. You can buy like brake handles, reverser handles on eBay, EMD plates, and stuff like that. I'd love to get some of that stuff. If I have a larger train room, I would do that. But yeah, so uh, someone asked me about HO. I believe it was Chris, Nathan Five Chime. So I ended up getting a whole bunch of HO stuff. I gave it to RJ78 Productions, so he could use that stuff. But I went in two boxes and actually found two original Lionel HO engines. I think one's like a 262 or a 26 or a 462. They're in my car right now. I have to get those out. But they're original Lionel HO steam engines. So I'm like, I'm going to hold on to these. So that'd be pretty cool. An air raid siren. Oh God. I had an alarm bell on my last layout at my parents' house. I had it hooked up to a switch. That was really cool. It just took a doorbell, like the little electromagnetic handle hooked up to a doorbell, and I would actually just hit that for the train crossing. It would scare people. It was awesome. I had a lot of cool stuff on that layout. Kind of miss it sometimes. Be back at 6:30 p. I was gonna say 6:30. What? I understand you guys are out west. RJ's working on 610 right now. Awesome. Oh wait, what shops did you go to? Engine House Hobbies. Okay. Toy Trains Collectibles in Manassas. Okay. Yeah, I gotta check those out. I remember the old days Klein's Trains down in Baltimore City, and then they're out in Cockeysville. Now it's modeltrainstuff.com. And then there's also Yorktown Hobby. I went in there a bunch. They're out now in Shrewsbury. Well, it's the same stuff in the same store. Then what's the other one we used to go to? Well, we used to wait for the Greenberg shows out there. It's pretty cool. That sounds like fun. Yeah, yeah. I gotta get some extra extra money. I think I get paid from YouTube this week with my train budget. But yeah, this last train show like tapped me out because I bought the signs. I got, where is it, Conrail, and then the Chessie. There it is, Chessie sign. My camera's reversed. But yeah, I'm like super broke. But that'd be so cool to check those out. The car was full. Oh wow, nice shops and great people. I thought you were gonna say great prices. You're just like great people. Hey, no problem, RJ. That was awesome, man. I'm so glad that stuff's going to a good home. It wouldn't run here. I don't have any. I gave you all my HO track too, so you got it all. But yeah, those I think Nathan Five Chime said something. Yeah, they're two original Lionel HO engines. I'm just as a Lionel collector, I have some Lionel trains. Surprise! I just wanted to hold on to those and see what. I don't even know if they run off of DC or AC. I'll have to check them out. Only have the Lionel North Pole passenger starter set. Hey, train's a train. I love all of them. My closet hobby shop. Oh God, it's like that. Everything's like hiding. It's like I feel like I've met some people. It's like they only pull out the trains once a year and they stay in like a closet. Like this is all my Christmas stuff in here. I feel like there are a lot of families and a lot of people that only bring out trains once a year. It just kind of reminds me of like my closet hobby shop. It's like once a year, you know. Oh man. O gauge and great prices, the greatest story never told. Yeah, that's true. Wicked, what's going on? Welcome. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the engine. We'll run that. I know we had someone ask if it was a Lion Chief. This is like right before all my starter sets. This is so crazy. All the starter sets I have are right before Lion Chief. So like my Santa Fe Super Chief, It's like a Santa Fe FT unit in cars. It's the same exact engine. Now they have Lion Chief. This Pennsylvania Flyer you guys are going to see run right before Lion Chief. So I got all this stuff right before it really hit. I actually had to add weight to the tender because the tender was so light it would actually just get dragged around. So I added some wheel weights to that today. It was a really simple fix. Oh God, now you guys are talking about music. David's back. Got a quick layer of primer. Nice. I hate waiting to paint. I'm so impatient. Like when it comes to painting, like I gotta paint these for the upper loop. It's like I just want them to be done. Like just want to get all done at once. So Slycat says, Nick, the Def Leppard, Motley Crue, Poison, and Joan Jett concerts are going to happen this year. Oh God, that's dangerous. I wish I could go to those. It's just that would like bankrupt me, especially Motley Crue. But that sounds like fun. Sounds like a good time. Nothing but a good time. There you go. Let's see. Hobby shops are now a dying breed. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, actually, there's a good hobby shop up north in York. It's White Rose Hobbies. They are booming. Like they're always busy, but they're not really selling a whole lot of train stuff. Actually, that's not true. They sell a lot of HO stuff, but the biggest part of their shop is RC cars. So like competition RC, electric, and mini motor RC stuff or micro motors. So I'm glad to see that people out and about spending money on things, but a lot of people race RC cars in PA. They actually have like professional RC racing, which sounds really cool. It's very intense and it's loud. It's just like professional racing. As a starter hobbyer, what do you suggest? Okay, so train guy, what scale? What scale you want to start with, and what type of engines are you looking for? That's a great question. I'll put that in the main right there. Good night, everyone. Happy Valley. Thank you so much for stopping in. So I'm going to buy some assembled buildings. I have the tolerance for yeah. No, it can be it can be kind of a pain to wait for things to dry. Like a lot of things I painted here, I'm just kind of like, gotta get it done. Oh, that's all one concert. That's gonna be like all day. That's awesome. 2018 was my first Lionel engine when I was a kid back in 1960. I bought the Lionel Baby K4. That's awesome. RJ's gonna stick with his trains. Okay, you like HO scale and North Pole. Is that okay? So when I let's see, when I started the hobby, I actually had my dad's starter set. When we started out, I really didn't have a lot of trains. I had my dad's 11, or it was like a 1060 something engine. I did a video on it. It was like the late 60s. Lionel was doing really bad with their trains, and like that's all we had growing up. So when I moved out, I kind of went train crazy. I got all these trains behind me, started buying stuff like crazy, and when I was a kid, I just didn't have a whole bunch of stuff. Like we ran trains like crazy. I would buy like a starter set, or I'd get a starter set for Christmas or my birthday, but that was it. We didn't really branch out of the starter set stuff, and I'm still branching out of it now. I'm trying to get more into model stuff. Budget as little as possible. Honestly, a lot of the Lion Chief stuff is I would say it's getting better. The Lion Chief Plus stuff's pretty cool, but if you want to get started in O gauge or O scale, for budget, look at the Lion Chief sets. I feel like you get a little bit more with the steam engine because at least it smokes, and it's got the little chuffer now, and really cool sounds and everything. But the excuse me, the diesels are pretty cool. They just don't smoke. You get kind of like a monotone horn. You can change the pitch on the horn, I believe, but I feel like the steam engines, you get a little bit more bang for the buck. Very new. Train guy, no worries. If you need help with anything, just send a message on our Facebook page. It's just Nick's Crossing at Facebook. Check us out. I'll help you out if you have any questions on any models or anything like that. DB Tech buys Tycho. Yeah, Tycho's. I remember seeing Tycho as a kid. That's cool. Like especially when RJ and I were going through stuff yesterday that I gave him. He found a train from KB Toys, and I was just like, I know exactly where that guy bought it. It was either at the Harford Mall up in Harford County, Maryland, or down in Harford County, from where I'm at, or White Marsh Mall. So actually, at the time, he probably bought that from the Golden Ring Mall, which hasn't been there in years. They had a KB Toys in there as well. So that was kind of cool. It threw me back to the 90s. I'm like, whoa, KB Toys was at Golden Ring Mall and then White Marsh Mall. It's kind of like where I grew up around. I buy whatever's cheap and a good deal. Yeah, I understand your pain. So we're gonna get the engine pulled around here. Get the remote set really quick. If it wants to cooperate, let's see. She's coming around the mountain, literally. Alright, so here she is. Little Lionel 080 Pennsylvania Flyer. I did do a modification with it. Let's see. Not the Conrail car. The Conrail car did not come with this set. I'm actually running scale cars with this engine. The engine is kind of bulky, so it kind of fits in really nice. But on the tender there, the rear light on the tender, I actually modified that. I put that in there myself. It had like a blank. So like all of this back here was all like blacked out. So like where a light should be, Lionel put in like a blank. It was like it literally was like a tab, and I actually drilled it out, and the drill actually spun out because the little tab they put in there wasn't glued in or anything. So I'm like, well, I'm going to put in a reverse light there. It's just on all the time, but it still looks a lot better than a little blank thing. And it does smoke. Look at those smoke rings. Can't talk tonight. There we go. And there she is, a little bit before Lion Chief. And she crawls pretty good, too. Yeah, George, the Lion Chief stuff has gotten a lot better. I'm actually looking for a replacement chassis locomotive to go with a set of cars I just bought. Yeah, Matt Strange, that's a great point, because this is like a whole set of scale cars. I think all of them are Weaver except the caboose and the covered hopper. So they're like scale, oh god, what's the line of that called? Oh, I forgot. But yeah, the whole train scale, I guess. Except the engine's from a... Yeah, I was gonna say, the engine's a starter set. There you go. They're Ultraline cars. There you go. I forgot the name on those, but yeah, it's their Weaver Ultralines. Even the tanker I just picked up. Whoops. Train got stuck for a second. It's doing a lot of work. Yeah, the Ultraline. I love Weaver stuff. I'm really getting into the Weaver stuff and just running it and enjoying it. It's so light too. You can just stack up a bunch of cars. You're not worried about your engines being stressed out or anything. And actually got a new caboose. I'll switch that out. I'll put that in there. Hey, thanks, Alfonso. Yeah, these are pretty sturdy. She's doing a lot of work. Pennsylvania caboose with the portholes. Yeah, I always thought, whoops. I always thought these caboose or cabooses with the portholes looked like submarines or boats. I just thought it looked so cool. That actually came in an MTH starter set with, oh god, what did it come with? A caboose, a gondola with freight loads, and a tanker car. I think that was it. The a golf tanker. But I'm actually gonna swap out the caboose. Weavers are so light, need some added weight. Yeah, these are pretty good. Sean's Train Depot. Yes, K line. Yeah, I got my K line. Oh god, my boat anchors. They're on the floor right now. Oh man. Yeah, these. I got K line boat anchors right here. These are all die cast. They weigh a ton, and I just can't believe it. They're even. God, it's crazy. I can't believe I bought these. But yeah, these are excellent cars. That's why I bought them. I was at the show and the guy selling these was just like, you know, he had 35 on. I think I got them for like 25 a piece or something. But their scale, they're heavy. I like them. These look really great just sitting in a yard somewhere. Like the train doesn't have to pull these, but they look great. I love these cars. But honestly, like when it comes to coal hoppers and stuff, I love the Weaver Ultra line. I'd love to get a whole line of them. I've got four right now. I've got 2 Reddings, 2 Pennsylvanias. What are they? 3 bay. I got 2 bays and then two bays, 2 3 bay hoppers. And these are these are 4 bay hoppers right there. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4. So pretty cool. K-line scale, yeah, K-line's great. I've got where's that? It's under there somewhere. But that seafood car I bought actually has a blinking light on it, like a beacon box car. I just thought that was so crazy. Lionel Penn Flyer starting set also came with, oh yeah, 2005, yeah, porthole caboose. Mine did not have that. That's the later one or the earlier. I think it's the earlier one. Mine came with a square window caboose. At it wasn't even lighted, so they didn't even shove a light in it. But there are extension sets or what do you call them? Expansion sets that Lionel made with the porthole caboose, like the freight expansion set. They also came out the Pensy passenger extension set or add-on set that were lighted cars. Look just like the old school, I think 1600, like the 1600 style passenger cars from the MPC era. They're great. You need a Knicks Crossing boxcar. That'd be cool. I definitely need like that'd be really cool. I could probably make one using the Cricut printer. That would be just awesome. I gotta find like a blank one. Go on eBay or something like that. Maybe strip one. I know when we were at Harry Henning's layout, he was talking about how they chemically strip stuff using detergent. Like you can strip all of this off using like Tide. I think that's what he said. Or some type of dish detergent. But I think he said that you can take Tide and just scrape it off and it takes off the paint. So maybe I could do that, start from scratch, and then paint it like white or black and do like green Knicks Crossing logos. That'd be really cool. Hey, Jeff, thank you so much. Really like the MTH Woodside Reefers. Just received 2 from Mr. Muffins. Oh, Mr. Muffins Trains. I love watching their channel. They do all kinds of goofy skits and things, or like they repaired. Oh God, what was it? They repaired a Sharknose set recently, I think, or a Baldwin um, AA set or something like that. They totally have repaired it. Give you some feedback on the old MTH-DL 109 A and B unit. Also noisy, heavy smoker on just... Oh, it looks great. Yeah, I'm not sure of that model, but MTH units are known to smoke really nicely. We can actually hook up. We'll get the K4 hooked up. Because you guys were talking about the K4. Or we can hook up... Oh, I got some other stuff we can run. So yeah, give me 1 second. I'm actually going to hook up the... Oh, wait, let's see. I'm actually going to hook up the new caboose that I just got. I know it doesn't really fit the con system the cars we're going for here. But I got a brand new chassis caboose that I love to show you guys. It's a Weaver, of course. So, surprise. Ren also got some Scale Trains kit classics. Operator cars are great too. Yeah, I love the Scale Train stuff. I've seen that being, going to like hobby shops and stuff. They look amazing. Like the rivet counter stuff, Scale Trains, also the Bowser models and the Walther models are just looking great. Matt, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great night. Hopefully we can hang out soon, run some N scale. Brian Rock is back. Welcome. About 10 minutes from Henning's Trains, they have a wealth of knowledge. Yes, and they're excellent. They're great people. If you need anyone in here that's looking for pre-war, post-war parts, go to Henning's Trains. They'll hook you up. They're excellent. Harry Henning the third, if he's there, he can. Actually, any of their staff there. But when I met Harry and his family that works there, they were just excellent. And they also, I bought a pre-war set from him that Harry restored. And it was a great experience overall, just amazing. He's also a Lionel dealer, so if you guys need anything Lionel, he's your guy. I gotta plug in my computer because that's gonna die any second now. So let me get that hooked up. I always forget to do that. Yeah, power is important. The laptop was charged. There we go. We got power. Awesome. How long did it take you to make that layout? This layout, okay, so... Alright, let's see. So the layout itself, the bench work was from the last layout I did. It was a 412, so just 4 feet by 12 feet. And I added on this section to my left, which is it's like a 4 by 6. So it's like my platform is an L shape. But this, doing all the scenery and the track and everything, I started, I think, in October. And it's not even close to being done. I still have like blank white spots in here. And the city, the town, I don't want to call it the city, but the town, 90% done. I got some lights I would like to add, some models here and there. But that, that'll be done all in time. And then depending on my work situation, things like that, if I end up getting a larger space to work with, I will probably end up doing like a modular style layout so I can access everything. Kind of like if you go out to see like a high railers club, something like that. Instead of having a platform around you that you're in front of or behind of or whatever, I want the trains to be around me. Kind of like GFW's trains, how their layout's set up. I really like that style. You can access everything. Got these big swooping curves. You can put anything you want. So we'll have to see how that goes. But that would be in a basement, most likely, not an attic space like I'm in now. This is a great space. I love this room. This is my favorite room of the house. But I just need a little bit more space. Let's see, got some other comments here. Lackawanna Rail fan, welcome. Yeah, Henning's, yeah, it's a dream layout for sure. That layout was just, wow. It was awesome. And he can walk on it too. Like he has cars everywhere in his basement there, and he can grab any car he wants. He just walks on the platform. He built it strong enough to withstand like 2 or 3 people, so they can just grab cars down when they have club meets and stuff like that. But he also has a club layout in his garage that he's working on that just, I didn't film it. It had a lot of other stuff in there that it was all trains and everything. I just wanted to kind of like just experience the moment. So it was pretty cool. Radar Diddy bought external circuit breakers for them. Yeah, they're great. Anything you need, go to Hennings. It's awesome. Wigwag, what's going on? Welcome. This is one of the MTH 20-94491. Oh, wow. Okay. 36-foot reefer cars. Car cons? Huh. Wow. Let's see. Got some other comments here. They did a new layout outside of the shop recently. Yeah, that's awesome. And they're actually working, Hennings is working on expanding. So the shop they have now, they might be, I believe in the store next door to them, they're going to be working, or no, they're building an addition. I'm sorry. It's a whole new addition. So definitely keep an eye out for that. And that's where they're going to have the, I believe he's moving his layout to the shop to create more of a inclusive atmosphere, to bring people into the hobby, like a test track, a club layout. It's going to be really cool. I wish Hennings was closer. I really do. Like, it's about 2.5 hours away from me up north. But and one of these days I'll get up there again. It's gonna be awesome. And I never go alone. Never go to train shops alone. Always bring a friend to look around. Get other opinions on. That's the best way to do it. I love going to train shops with my train friends, or even just people that aren't too familiar with the hobby. And even going with Nikki, she likes painting, so it's kind of cool to pick out like paints and supplies and stuff, and then show her what I'm trying to get into. So I'm gonna get the Pensy caboose off the track. I'm actually going to see. I'll move the train up a little. We'll do one more lap. How about that? Then we'll switch out the train. Get her coming out of the tunnel. Username hard to understand for most people. No, just say Denver South. That's all good. No worries. Hey, Peter Rothwell, welcome. And thank you so much. Oh, good night. 5:30 a.m. comes real fast. Oh, man, I understand. Thank you so much for stopping in. Hopefully get some sleep. But yes, I understand your pain. So say after the stream, I'm actually going to head out to the gym and get myself in shape a little bit. Train Addicts, about an hour. Okay, it's not too bad. Oh, a lot of YouTubers have a problem saying it. No worries. I kind of abbreviate everyone's name, but it's not out of any disrespect or anything. It's just reading it. That's all. So yeah, do one more loop with the 080. Uh-oh, here's trouble. Dun dun dun. No blue smoke yet. What's going on, Heath? How's it going? I was gonna say, where? Who is here? Oh, man. Everyone's here, man. Everyone's here. Oh, man. Yeah, I was gonna say, here's trouble. Alright, I'm gonna switch out the, I'll switch out the locomotive for something, and then the, caboose swap. So I'll say goodbye to the porthole caboose. So I'll grab the new one. Let's see. There we go. All right, and I swapped out the trucks on this caboose because it was the wheels were scraping the bottom of the body. So I was like, well, that's not good. So it's kind of crazy. So here, let me show you guys really quick what I'm talking about. So the caboose that I just put on the track, it's a chassis system B&O caboose. It's gorgeous. It's got the rainbow scheme, and I switched it out. Well, the trucks were actually scraping the bottom of the car, which is pretty common for some Weaver cars. For some reason, they need like a little bit of spacing or whatever. So the funny thing was, I bought this. I'll show you guys. I got this hopper at the Great Scale Model Train Show, and this had Lionel trucks on it. The chassis system had Weaver trucks. I'm like, let me do the old switcheroo. So I changed out these trucks for the Lionel ones. So this one now sits nice and low like it's supposed to. And I got the caboose working on Lionel trucks. It actually looks, here, I'll show you guys. It actually looks pretty good. It's not too high, but it's a scale caboose. And I think it looks pretty nice. I mean, it could sit a little bit lower, but not too worried about it. Uh-oh, haven't seen the portable end scale set up. I had that set up last weekend, so it's pretty cool. Why is there a missile pointed at you? That is for all of my faults. Yeah, this is for because I'm not perfect. I got the I got it aimed right at my face. So I think I told you guys that when I first started. It was like I got a rocket pointed right at me because I make mistakes too. So it's all good. We're all here learning and having fun. That's the whole point of the hobby. And like having fun. If you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. And then just learning from mistakes, other people, blowing up stuff or blue smoke. You learn really quick. I've had some blue smoke moments, not so much with this layout, but my last couple layouts, Oh, what's with the two places of track? That is for the upper loop. That's not going to go down here. I promise. Like, that was for the upper loop. I just set her down there. What you're talking about is probably this. Probably freaked you guys out. Yeah, right. Where is it? Right there. Or, yeah, I can't get close enough. Hey, Adam, how's it going? Welcome. So yeah, that's for the upper loop. I gotta try to get around the top of the station there. So we'll have to see how that goes. But I'm trying to make enough of a radius turn to go around the top of the station right there. So I gotta see what I can do. But those are 054 turns to try to make a little bit of an S curve around the top of the station. Oh, no way. Mile High. I received the submarine flat car. I won during the 1K live stream. Wanted to say thank you. No problem. That was actually Sean from Sean's Train Depot's idea. But yeah, thank you so much for participating in that. That was a lot of fun. And what Mile High Rail's talking about, I went live for 24 hours. Though I was not conscious through all 24 hours, I'd say it's a good 80% attendance for that, because I fell asleep around, oh my god, it was like 4 in the morning. I fell asleep, and then RJ fell asleep kind of. Then I woke up at like 6 or 7 in the morning. I was like, oh, I gotta stream. What am I doing? So yes, I did fall asleep, but it wasn't that long. It was a cat nap. But yeah, it was all right. Hello, Trish. How's it going? Welcome. Uh-oh, RJ, what's up? Buying the keg for the May meet and greet. Oh, man, that's going to be awesome. Guy will have a bunch of drunk, well, can't say drunk, but medicated rail fans. What could go wrong? Yeah, we had one eye on the chat too. That chat got weird. We had some interesting characters between the Russian bots and just some of the characters we had. It was interesting. We had lots of Russian bots. I forgot to hit subscribers only for the 24-hour live stream. So we had all kinds of crazy things coming in. It got weird. I got a caboose. Got to figure out how to get there. Oh, man. So, yeah, I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, yeah, I'm going to swap out the engine. So, here's the caboose. Another Weaver. There we go. I've got a guy, he's selling a bunch of Weaver stuff. And then I found out one of my buddies up in Hanover, Iron Horse Trains, he's selling a bunch of Weaver stuff. And it's all ultraline hoppers. So he's selling them for about retail. Well, not retail price, but I think it's like $35 a car. So it's about right for the Weaver stuff. So maybe I'll buy like a car like once a month to build my my cold drag empire. Heath has to wake up for, oh wow, 5 a.m. Not a morning person. Does anyone want to wake up that early for me? Oh man. No, I'm good. I think I'm just gonna show up to work at my normal time of like 9:30 tomorrow. Yeah, let me swap out the engine. I might put on well, let's see. We'll get a diesel on there. Why not? So we'll see what happens. Oh man, let's see what we got. Well, actually, I have a better idea. We'll just hook up this. There we go. All right, I got the little engine that could on the track. So see how she does. There we go. The little engine that could. Oh, let me back her up a little bit. There we go. "6 a.m. to school, work, and a lot of school work." Oh, man. Isn't that the worst? Oh, let me do the split screen so you guys can still see the train. Oh, wow. I thought it derailed for a second. Got a little, it's a Docksider engine hooked up. She's doing pretty good. At least I think so. Still blowing some smoke O's. Got some perfect O's going up there. Yeah, I remember my first job. I was in community college at the time, and my boss like refused to give me like a morning schedule because I requested like, "Hey, I need 7 to 3 because I got class at night." And then he like flipped out on me. He's like, "I've made your schedule already like accommodating," and it was awful because they kept on putting me like 10 to 6, and then I had class at 7. Across town. It was like about 45 minutes away with traffic. And I was like, dude, I can't do this. I need to, you know, it was whatever. That was a horrible place to work. It was my first job. Yeah, she's got a great little smoke unit. It gets worse when you turn the power up too. See what we can get. It's got a little digital horn. There it goes. Y'all can get pretty wild. Oh man. Radar's retired. Oh yeah, babysit 2 grandsons. That's awesome. Train's looking great. Thank you so much, Adam. Yeah, this is a... It's a little guy, a little train. We can go live till about, you know, probably almost 11 or so, because we're late today because the internet and all that. Yeah, little engine that could. There it goes. This is actually my first model. The Docksider you guys are seeing is the first train I ever bought on my own. Once I started working, I think, what was I doing? I think I was cutting lawns or something, and I bought this little engine. Tank car isn't supposed to be near the caboose. Oops. It's empty. It's empty. No worries. Don't tell them. I don't even know what's in that tank. Whoa. It's a Utilix. What's it say? Naphthalene? Naphthalene? I don't know. Whatever it is, if you can't pronounce it, don't drink it or eat it. That's what they always told me in health class. My trained racehorses wake up. Time is 3 a.m. Oh wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I couldn't wake up that early. That's commitment right there. Oh man. Oh, Heath's leaving. I wanted to stop in, say hello. 5 a.m. getting close every minute. Oh, Heath, have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping in. It's always great having you here. We'll have to catch up maybe tomorrow, so I don't bother you. It's a paint thinner. Oh, naphtha. Ooh. Really nasty stuff in there, I guess. So, I don't know. I've always wanted to find some, oh God, what are they called? Oh, I can't think of the name. Jeff Gordon. So that's the best way I can think of it. I can't think of the name. The company Jeff Gordon used to ride for, or drive for, I'm sorry, not ride for, drive for. Not Napa. Can't think of the name. But they used to make lots of nasty chemicals. I forgot the name of them. DuPont. That's the name, DuPont. I would love to get a DuPont tanker. If I could find a scaled DuPont tanker, that would look so cool. I love tanker cars. Yeah, now everyone comments DuPont. I had a total brain fart. I used to love Jeff, but he was like a hero to my family that watched racing. But yeah, DuPont. I'd love to get a DuPont scale tanker. That would look so cool with their old logo and stuff. Then maybe get like a Napa. If they have Napa cars or something like that, that'd be really cool too. Maybe make like a car train. So, oh no, not Jiffy Lube. Used in lighter fluid. Oh man, a DuPont and HO. Yeah, I gotta see. I bet you Weaver made them. Weaver made so many really cool cars that there's another one I'm looking after right now. It's a reefer car. It's the BNSF Burlington Northern Santa Fe reefer with the icicles on top. They want like $125 for just one car. So I'm like, ugh. If I find one at a show, yeah, but not on eBay. Then they want an extra $20 or whatever for shipping. So $140 just for one car. That's really steep. But I'm seeing more and more of those. What do you call it? Those reefers out in the main lines, mostly Norfolk Southern and CSX. I'm just seeing them all over the place. Oh, Hendrick Motorsports. Okay. Use it in Zippo lighters. I love Zippos. Flip them open. Oh, that is the coolest. Yeah, and you can come to Delaware to get some of the contaminated water to fill it with. No, I want to keep these tankers. I don't want to fill them with water and all of a sudden you just see them leaking. You see them melting on the layout. Drove a Pepsi car. No way. That's cool. Too volatile for a lighter. Well, this one's empty. There's no placards on it. I guess we would have had a placard. Yeah, here you go. Here's your placard. Well, you guys aren't seeing it. The placard's like right here. It's all like blacked out. So I'm assuming it's empty. And then you would have another placard. Turn on the light. I see it. Just want to show you guys. There's a little placard spot right there. Little diamond. Oops, there it is. So the diamond for the placards are empty, so it's an empty car. So I don't have any volatiles on my platform. This car, on the other hand, this CSX tanker is loaded. We got a hazmat placard right there. And this is hauling 1993. So 1993 is off-road diesel. So this is most likely diesel fuel for trains, which is kind of cool. And it also says no brainer here, but the side of the car actually says, whoops, one of the caps was actually coming off the car. Look at that. It's empty. This reminds me of like the mini M&M's containers. But this is a Menards car, but the placard's on it. Here, I'll show you guys in full screen. So I'm not fighting with the camera here. There you go. And it says diesel fuel only. Where is that? Right? Yeah, right here. So I didn't even read that. I just saw the placards on the... there should be like, 4 placards, one on each side of the car, just in case it were to fall over or derail and fall upside down, any of that stuff. But 1993's off-road diesel, I believe it's non-taxable diesel. So construction vehicles use it, heating oil or heating fluid, what do you call it? Locomotives as well, because it's non-taxable. You're not on a highway. So, full of diesel fuel. But yeah, we can run this. We'll run this in this consist. I gotta find an engine for, you know. Oops. Oh, it's gonna run in reverse. Oops. Yeah, thanks, David. Yeah, this is Menards. Got it from whoops. Got it on one of their sales that they're having. They did like buy one get one free, and then it was like 20% off your third car or something like that. So I ended up getting this, the NS covered hopper, and a box car. So the NS covered hopper is really cool. It's like a heritage hopper. It's got Pennsylvania racing or Pennsylvania stripes on them, and the NS Thorough or the T-bred horse on it. But yeah, these are cool. I think you can still get these from Menards. They run pretty nice. Trucks are all together and everything. It runs pretty nice. Low sulfur diesel. Yeah, I've heard it called all kinds of stuff. I was just always told like red non-tax off-road diesel. Was Train Guy heading out? Sorry, I missed. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, this is a cool little piece. Oh, Train Guy's heading out. I missed that. Catch you next time. Thank you so much for stopping in. If you're still here, I totally missed that comment. I'm sorry. Like, their comments are not coming in order. Don't the tank cars have to pressure wash every time they're emptied? I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure on that. George, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great night. Always great talking to you guys as well. But yeah, I'm not sure if these have to be pressure washed every time. I would assume the ones that say hot. So you get some hazmats that say hot. Most likely those are full of tar, or what's the other one that they fill it with? Molasses. Sometimes they'll put in hot or warm, but there's different level like hazmats for hot. But most of the time, if you see hot, it's most likely like tar or what else you call it? It's like asphalt tar, stuff like that. They'll ship it via tanker very, very hot. They ship it in a couple hundred degrees. They put it in the tanker. They put a hot label on it. And it usually is, I believe it's asphalt materials. So, because it can't get hot. Like if you heat or if you cool down tar, it's literally like a solid. It sucks. You got to heat it up, then dump it in. So let me get this tanker in here. My only complaint with this caboose is non-lighted, so maybe I can find some Lionel trucks with the pickup rollers on it. Make this a lighted car. That'd be really cool. All right, so let me put this in the chain in the consist here. Let's see. I was also going to say that Menards cars are actually its whole breed of cars. Like they're not like I think some of them are a little bit beefier than 027, a little bit smaller than Rail King stuff. So it's kind of hard to say, but they look great everywhere. I love these cars. I kind of wish they made passenger cars, see what they can do with that. But we'll have to see what the future brings. Whoops. Sorry. All right, all these cars are hooked up. We'll put a little bit larger engine on there. Molten sulfur. Oh man, that sounds gross. Yeah, molten sulfur also handled in tankers. I have seen that one on a trains coming from the refinery I work at as a security officer. Wow, molten sulfur. Ugh, that stuff. That sounds. I would not want to be anywhere near that stuff. I am aware railroad ship hazmats all the time. Hey, Randy Jacobs, thank you so much for stopping in. Yeah, it's I totally understand you guys have to work in the morning. Yeah, me too. It's gonna be pretty busy tomorrow, I think, because of the whole holiday. But let me get some other get another locomotive hooked up here. All right. Just because one of you guys mentioned the baby K4s, I got my 027 K4 on the tracks. So it's a Rail King. Does not sound good at all. Actually, I'm going to take this train off the track because it's an awful smell. Oh no. It's like Shrek. It's what's he call it? Grimstone or whatever. It's like, oh man. So yeah, I forgot this K4 I've got on the track. I need to take the smoke unit fan and lower it down. It popped up again, so it's actually scraping. So you get this really high like pitch squeal noise because the fan blade of the smoke unit scraping the top of the smoke unit. So I have to fix that. I totally forgot about that. Put a big and noisy animal on the track. Yeah. Add a buffer car between the locomotive, boxcar, tank car, and caboose. Oh man, Anthony. So what I'll do, I'll take a I got a post-war K4. I'll put that on the track. So give me a second here. I'll swap that out. So yeah, this one I need to open up and do work to. There we go. When in doubt, K4. So I got a 2025 on the tracks. Oops. There we go. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm actually going to swap out the tenders really quick. So, I actually have a power issue with my, I think it's the TPC unit. It thinks it's drawing too much power because I've got the old post-war locomotive, also the whistling tenders hooked up. So it just draws a ton of power, but I'm really not drawing that much power because it's just the way it thinks it's drawing too much amperage. So it's all computer, it's all computer controlled or circuit card controlled. I know everything's fine with the train and the track. It's just if the TPC unit, which is the controller, thinks that it's drawing too much power, it actually shuts off. So I'm dealing with that right now. So I can try to run this train around. I'll show you guys what I mean. Hey, Sean, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great night. Yeah, there it goes. My train just shut off. So I got to swap out tenders. Yeah, it does sound good. So yeah, it's basically what's happening. The tender, like I said, the tender's drawing too much power because, oh yeah, Sean also said, can't wait to see the second level running. Me too. I'm thinking that's going to be fully conventional up top, and I'm going to switch out my, TPC for the Power Master, so I've got more power down here up top. Probably leave it full conventional. Maybe hook up the TPC for up top, but not for down here. Right now, I'm having power issues, so I'm going to put the Power Master down here, the TPC up top, and I should have enough power to run both loops using the TMCC remote, and it should work out pretty well. Hey, Revenge of the Apocalypse, what's up? So yeah, we're just talking about power, and I'm actually going to build a second loop. Hopefully this week, I should have that second loop running. I'll definitely do a video on it if I get that loop done. I've got a couple videos in the queue that I have to do. I've got to still do the review on the turbine, and also a couple other things up here. Hey, Funkmaster, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, it's going to be great. Getting two trains running again. I miss it. The old layout I had 3 I could run at the same time. It was too crazy watching over 3 trains. At least for this type of space. It's not like one of those things you just kind of set and forget. Like the way I was running them conventionally, you have to kind of keep an eye on things, and like I'd have a train or 2 that would decouple and then it would crash, and it was just a mess. Sometimes I do miss the old layout, but not really, because the top loop was just a giant pain because of those switches. So Union Pacific grain train in Voorheesville, New York. Voorheesville, like Jason Voorhees. That's pretty cool. Great catch. Yeah. Yeah, I don't find a lot of UP stuff over there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, actually, I've only seen one Union Pacific loco in my entire life, and it was a big boy at Steamtown. So yeah, definitely pretty cool. I'm actually going to swap out engines really quick. Actually, not engines, tenders and trains. So what we're going to do, if you guys see this train right here, this is a freight manifest. So I've got a pretty cool idea. So we're actually going to take these cars and move them back. Take this tender out. There we go. We're going to do a little bit of a train swap here. All right, so we can now move. Actually, give me a second here. All right, so got the steam engine locked up on the E unit. So what I'm going to do is this. Move this train. Actually split up this train really quick. All right, so we're Funkmaster said, "Yay, CSX." I'm actually switching out this train entirely. Give me a second. Where's my? There we go. Okay, so we can do this now. There we go. So K4 is a passenger train, and we got a passenger train. UP Sentinel. Oh, wow. Those are awesome engines. Hey, RJ, thank you so much for stopping in and modding. Thank you guys so much. So yeah, now we have a K4S pulling a set of Pennsylvania coaches. I'm actually going to move the camera over to the town so we can get some views of that. And I forgot to turn on the signal from earlier in the stream. So now we'll have our crossing gates hopefully cutting on. We'll have to see if it even works. No. The cars are too dark. So here, I'll move you guys over there. Whoops. There we go. Ran a K4 passenger train at my club. Oh, man. This is, this set is 2026 with Lionel anniversary GG1 cars. Hey, Harry Henning, how's it going? You'll like this consist. It's all Pensy with a 2026. And, oh, who's the rail agency? Railway Express agency car. I think it's Williams. Yeah, here it comes. There we go. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I love these. The Railway Express agency cars are just so cool. I think, like I said, I think this is a Williams. Yeah, the door's open on it. Some of them are solid. Like, I've seen some of the ones from Williams or MTH, the doors don't open on them. But I think someone modded the trucks on this for Lionel trucks. Give her a little bit more power. This is the later version of the 2026. There we go. Oh, I forgot about the diner. We gotta light up the diner. Let's see if it works. There we go. We got the diner smoking. We got the train smoking. Yeah, Harry, we were talking about the new layout, potentially in the store and all that stuff. Or the expansion. It's awesome. Let's see. Oh wow, to the Allentown show. Oh man, I might have to get out to that show. If you guys, oh, let me turn her down. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to think about that show. If you guys are bringing that club layout, it's gonna be pretty cool. Oh, I was like, I thought I heard like an animal up here, like one of our cats or something, but it's is that the diner? Yeah, it's a diner making all that noise. So I gotta add some smoke flow to the diner. We'll give her some coffee scent right here. Um, let's see. That's a good point. So Alan, honestly, each company has its own problems and everything. I've had some issues with modern Lionel stuff. But yeah, it smells like coffee. Let's see. Give her some juice. There we go. That's a smoking diner. Yeah, look at that. But honestly, each company has its own perks and stuff. Some of the modern Lionel stuff I kind of stay away from. I like the old stuff. But there's a lot of good stuff that's coming out of them as well. It's just a lot of stuff's hit or miss and the quality control. But I wouldn't say any ones to stay away from exactly. But honestly, I've got a little bit of everything up here. But I've had some things happen with MTH. I've had things happen with Lionel. Like I've got a dead MTH engine. It needs an upgrade to it, and then I also have a couple Lionel things. I'm just kind of like, why did they do this? So it's hit or miss. But yeah, there we go. Smoking out the room up here. So yeah, yeah, it's every brand, honestly. I'll be in Allentown. I gotta figure out a way to get to Allentown without paying all these tolls and stuff. I know it's gonna want me to get on to the turnpike. I'm gonna be like, no, never. But we'll see. I'll let you guys know. I'll write a community tab if I end up going to Allentown. But yeah, check out this. It's like clouding up in here. over near the lamp on my desk. That's awesome. But it's like my scent diffuser up here. It's like the Lionel Smoking Diner. Lehigh Valley Model Railroader, how's it going? Yeah, I'll let you guys know about Allentown. Seems like I've got a lot of you guys going out there. It'd be great to meet some of you guys. Uh, so I'll see if I can make it out there. It's let's see. I gotta turn the yeah. There we go. But yeah, yeah, I'll see if I can make it out there. Be kind of cool. From Route 78. Okay, so 70. Okay, 78. Probably. What is it? Yeah, 78. Yeah, I know where. I know where that's at. So that should work out. Or 222. Okay. Yeah, I hate paying the turnpike. I just not for me. Yeah, 222 78. That'll work. So yeah. It's just it smells like burning coffee. Does not smell like coffee at all. It's like burned uh burned crispy coffee. Ugh. Oh man. So yeah, we're on this train around a couple more times. It's getting close to 10:30 here. But so far, it's been an excellent stream, everyone. I'm so sorry about the tech difficulties earlier. This is, I think I called it stream 1.1.0 or 1.2 or 1.1 or whatever, Mach 2. But yeah, it's been an excellent stream. And yeah, I'll see if I can make it to Allentown. If I am coming out that way, I'll write a community post saying like, hey, I'll be out there Saturday for that show. Be kind of cool just to walk around and hang out. We'll have to see. But if a lot of you guys are going out there, it'd be cool to meet some of you guys and hang out. And we'll have to see. Maybe I'll buy a couple cars. I am looking at getting a... I would like to get a Chessie command unit. I don't know what I'm looking at exactly. If I could find like a GP30, that'd be awesome. Or like maybe like an SD40 or something like that. With Chessie B&O, that would be excellent. I'm also looking for some Conrail stuff. And it's crazy. So one of my local hobby shops, DE Gettle Hobby in Shrewsbury, he actually has a Weaver GP9 full scale. It's gorgeous. It looks amazing, but it's conventional only. I'm looking for, I want some more command stuff to mess around with just for fun. You really need to go to the Allentown show. Oh man, peer pressure. Brian Rock, thank you so much for coming in. Have a great day. Have a great week. Also, Radar's heading out. Thank you so much for stopping in. So yeah, we'll run the 2025 a couple more times. My other 2025 is up on the shelf behind me. My Silver Dome, but that one runs in 2 speeds, fast or faster. That's it. That's all you get. This one you can kind of dial her in. This one's really well broken in. Let's see. There it goes. Sweet. Here we got the full tracks cam. Let me give her some more smoke. We'll do the Big Boy Premium. Ooh, chain driven. No way. That's a huge no. I don't want any chain driven trains. That's crazy. That's what so Harry, yeah, I was kind of like, it looks beautiful, but I don't want any more conventional controlled. If it's scale, I don't want it to be conventional. I know it sound kind of picky, but I want to try using the TMCC system that I have. A Bush boxcar. Bush. Whoop. DB Tech. The only time I've seen chain driven or belt driven are like in like cheaper HO engines. They'll have like a rubber band drive for like a belt. There we go. Now she's smoking. Go with command, you won't go wrong. Okay. Now, Harry, I've seen some TMCC SD40s or TMCC, what are they, SD70s. Are they worth it? They sound pretty good. I've seen a couple of those on eBay. I just don't know about the sounds on them. Athearn band, yeah. The band drive. They don't last long, but they're really fast and quiet. Huh. Here, we'll get this guy working. Seems like the ice cube's stuck. There we go. Alright, let's get them to work. Look at Odyssey engines with TMCC or Legacy. Okay. Nice. He got them all. Sweet. Yeah, I saw a couple on eBay that said that they had like Tower Com and Crew Talk Tower Com and some other things. There are a couple SD70s and then I think it said Rail Sounds 3 or something, 3.0. I just wasn't too sure on them. But yeah, I would like a really nice like command control diesel that I can use up here. Hey, thanks, Adam. Yeah, favorite accessory right here. The ice litter in action. He can just load air. That works too. I did some customization to it. I added some ice up top. Like these are just ice chips. And then up top, or below it, or the Ponza, I added some more ice down there. supposed to be like an ice chute. Odyssey speed controls are great. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. And now the engine's smoking great. Love it. I got the beacon in the back spinning oh so slowly, but it is working off its own heat. I love this accessory too. It's one of my favorites. You would be disappointed. Okay, Railsats 4 are better. No, I don't want to be disappointed. Very simple tower comm crew talk. Impossible to hear what they're saying. Oh, man. Okay. So I'll just stick to legacy stuff then. Oh, the diner fire. Well, the fries are done. Here, I'll turn the diner fire back on. There you go. I'll add some better smelling smoke. There you go. Got the whole layout smoking. And the best part is, because there's a intake vent up here, the whole house then smells like smoke fluid. French fry scented smoke fluid. Oh, man. Well, this is the Big Boy Premium. It's supposed to smell like burger. Like Big Boy burgers. I'll raise you guys up a little bit. But yeah, the Big Boy Premium, like according to JT's, it's supposed to smell like what do you call it? The Big Boy burgers from like out in the Midwest. There you go. A whole picture. There we go. Shoo! Diner's still smoking. Still going. Oh, man. It's one of my favorite smoking accessories. They have the K-Line Diner, except the K-Line Diners have a fan-driven smoke unit. It's crazy. So the diner's off, and it's still... there it goes. Yeah, the fries are done. So yeah, let me move you guys back over. I'm going to call the stream because I actually have to work tomorrow pretty early. Well, after being off today, got to get back into the groove of things for tomorrow. So this week, I guess, I'll let you guys know if I'm going to that Allentown show or not. But that'd be really cool to check out. And Probably won't be buying any command units at the show unless I find one like really cheap. But it'd be great just to kind of walk around. It's a little bit of a hike for me. It's about 2.5 hours, I think, almost 3 hours. But we'll have to see. It'd be great hanging out with some of you guys too at train shows. I mean, I've met some guys at my local train shows, so you know, time to open no open windows. Now I love that smell. That smoke fluid smell is like the best. Um, Harry, so yeah, the interview with NS went very well in my opinion. I think it was probably the best railroad interview I've had out of all the other interviews because they were just very very nice staff, like very friendly, and they just wanted to get down to brass tacks. Like, hey, like why do you want to work here? You know, pretty much what is your experience or what's your pretty much like why do you want to work here and are you sure you want to do this type of thing. It was very to the point, and they didn't ask any difficult questions that kind of trip you up on purpose. Like when I interviewed with one of the short lines that is local, it's a G&W railroad, they asked me like one of the worst questions in my opinion. It was pretty much like you're dealing with guys with seniority. What happens if you get into um, a discussion or something? Or what happens if you see? I've actually had this with two railroads so far. Um, One of the questions was basically if you saw someone doing something unsafe and they had seniority over you, how would you go about that situation? Would you bring it to their attention? Type of thing. And it puts you in a very odd spot. Of course, you want to be as safe as possible, but do you really want to start some type of verbal altercation? It's that type of question that puts you in a weird spot. And two railroads actually did that. The local one did, and then another scenic railroad. I don't want to give them, talk bad about it or anything. It was a great interview as well. I just didn't take the job at Strasburg. They were excellent, a great company to work for. They just weren't paying me enough to survive off of. But honestly, if you guys are coming out of high school, want to get started in the industry, or if you're in college and need a job, a full time job, look into Strasburg. But right now, it just I couldn't do it for the money, which is every money talks. I'm sorry, but I love the railroad. I love Strasburg. I just couldn't do it, and those guys are great. They felt like family. I couldn't take the job. But the NS interview, like I said, went very well, and I'm hoping to hear back from this week. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to get my boots on the ballast. I'm ready to eat some dirt and get to work if I get the job. I feel like it went really well. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Nershine Temple. Showing April 3rd, 4th. Nice. Pennsylvania Northern was hiring here in Lansdale. There's another railroad around me. There's ESPN, which is the East Pennsylvania Railway. They have a bunch of different terminals. They run a bunch of short lines across the state. They were hiring back in October. I don't know why I didn't apply for them, but their starting pay wasn't too bad. It was like $25 an hour with overtime and stuff, and no weekends. It was like just a daily or a weekly job for $25 an hour. It was also union, so you lose a couple bucks there. But I don't know why I didn't take it. I don't know why I didn't even apply for it. We'll have to see. Yeah, Adam, that's the thing. But the thing is, like during interviews, I don't. It's hard to think that quickly, I guess, or think of that awesome answer because you're put on the spot. And with nowadays with the way the interviews are conducted, it's not like when I got my first job, it was you know calling me into the main office there and talking to someone face to face. Now everything's through the computer. So my first two interviews with NS, one of them was a recorded interview, and then the other one was a Zoom call style interview with two managers. That, like I said, it went very well, but it is kind of I don't know. I'd rather meet with people in person than do the whole digital thing. But I understand it's a new age, and then with all COVID stuff, whatever, I get it. Have off weekends. Yeah, Jeff, I think for the most part you would have off weekends, but I'm sure there's a train here or there. Customers are like, hey, this has to move, and you have to work a weekend, whatever. Yeah, I wish Lehigh Valley. Yeah, RBM and M. Yeah, I wish they were a little bit closer. I heard they're always looking for people, and they're doing more work now. That's excellent. But yeah, I don't live near Reading, Blue Mountain, Northern. I wish I did. Lionel pre-war AA. What set did you get? Oh god, let's run some pre-war. All right, here I'll run it. Harry's here. I got it from Harry's shop. It's a Lionel 248 passenger set. Here, I'll switch the camera really quick. Let me get the steam engine off the track. I'll run that really quick. Then I'll call the stream. Pennsylvania Northern is part of New Hope and Ivyland. Oh no way. Okay. Man, that's really far from me. RVM and M Dream Railroad to work for. Oh, derailment, Arizona. That's not good. Here, give me 1 second. Hey, no problem. Pre-war. And I actually just heard. Yep, that was it. So I heard a local freight. We actually have an old Western Maryland track that gets pretty close to. It's about 8 miles away or so, but we can sometimes hear it if the wind's blowing. So I actually just heard that. That's pretty cool. But right now it's all CSX. So let me get that pre-war set on the track. Be right there. All right, so boom. All right. Sweet. All right, she's on the track. So, whoops, kicking cameras here. That's always good. That was a fun set. Oh, that was a great set. Had fun restoring that. Yeah, it runs like a champ. It runs like a brand new 1920s Lionel. Like seriously, it's a lot better than my dad's that we have. Well, sentimentally, yeah, it's my first family train, but this one runs like it's brand spanking new from 1920s. So here we go. Hey Tom, how's it going? Always see ESPNing to Quakertown. Yep, that's where they are. It's the other line I've seen. The other one's in York, like the center of York, PA. Hey Randall, thank you so much. Yeah, this The set will be 100 in a couple years. Hey, thanks, Harry. Yeah, man, this is. I saw that in the cabinet. I was like, I gotta get that. Made my dad jealous, honestly. He loves pre-war stuff. It's awesome. Hey, Lehigh Valley, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great night. Yeah, this engine, like I said, our locomotive, it's not an engine. It runs like it's brand new. It's awesome. Yeah. There we go. Whoops. Stopped it right in front of the crossing sensor. Hey, Gus, how's it going? Oh, don't get to see the sets running. Oh, man. Yeah, this one's actually, when I do the video on this set, it's going to go in the living room because, so right now I've got a, whoops. Do the single. There we go. So right now I've got a Lionel 252 in the living room that's the green color, and Nikki's not a fan of it. I brought this set home. She's like, "You're gonna swap that out, right?" And I was like, "I guess so." And so I'm gonna put this red set in the living room on the shelf. We have like it's originally a cassette shelf meant to store like little like Walkman cassettes, and yeah, I actually busted out all the little dividers. And I was like, man, this is perfect to put a pre-war set. So I actually used to put on display, if I can find, well, yeah, here. My 1668 used to be in there. And then I switched it out to the Lionel 252 because we have plaster walls here and they can't hold up that much weight. Compared to this was on my shelf. We had it drilled into the studs of my old house where I grew up at. So we were able to put this up on the shelf. So now I'm going to put the 248 up on the shelf with the 3 cars, and then I have what are they? They're 2 add-on cars that were original. I think they're Ives, Lionel Ives cars because they have the tab couplers. So we'll have to do that. Oh, you guys are also going to York in April. Oh, sweet. Your dad's jealous. Yeah. He well, my dad's got the original one that was my great-grandfather's. So they actually ran that train into the ground. So I did a whole video on it. So my dad actually told me that it was my great-grandfather's that he gave to my grandfather. It was his train set, and that's how it kind of started. So it wasn't my great-grandfather's initially. It was my great-grandfather's to my grandfather. But he had the just the 248, the Pullman, and then the Observation. That was it. And my dad repainted it back in like the 60s. He like did little details and stuff. That locomotive I actually fully restored. So the crazy thing is my dad ran it so much that the wheels flaked apart. So when I was in, I would say like first or second grade, we used to run it. He actually put a 1688 motor. He rigged it in there so it fit. So the 1688 motor has an E unit and everything. He was able to fit it up underneath just so we could run the shell of the 248. So what happened was I got a little bit older and I started restoring pre-war locomotives. So I ended up finding a 248 motor or a 252 motor and found a new frame and everything. Fixed the frame because he had to rebend the parts in the inside. So I put an original motor back in with brand new wheels. They're probably Probably someone who bought them from Harry's shop at a Greenberg show. This guy, like, he would buy all these wheels and stuff, and so I ended up putting original cast style wheels, the spoke wheels, on the 248, and it runs all right. This one runs, like I said, brand new. My dad's probably needs new brushes, and then probably the armature rewound, but it runs great. It just draws a ton of power. This one is pretty efficient. My remote doesn't cut out on me. Yeah, torpedoes. Yep. Sweet. Yeah, I have 14 1688s. I have 12 that work, and then the other two are in like restoration phase. I need parts, but it's not a priority right now. It's a 1688 graveyard. I only have 168, and that's the black one. I need the silver one to kind of complete the collection there. Uh-oh, very late tonight. No worries. Trains are awesome, watching them. Yeah, these are great runners. 238E. Oh no. I need what's the one that's, oh man, that's a steam engine. I gotta find one of those pre-war steam engines. I don't have any pre-war steam that is like a non-torpedo or the oh, where is it? Here it is. I've got a Vanderbilt. Someone painted it with a Pennsy logo on the front. I kind of like it. This is like when people use their imagination back in the day. Surprise, people actually used to do stuff like that instead of playing video games or whatever. But someone put a Pennsy keystone on the front, so I thought that was kind of cool. And then I've got a 1688 with the same thing. Someone put a keystone on the front, which this isn't very prototypical for a keystone, but yeah. 260. Yeah, 260Es. Those are cool. This is the 1689E with tab reverser in the back, little reverser switch. So make sure it's set in forward. I don't have any surprises with this one. Got to feel out where the pads catch on here because I moved it. But yeah, I like running this one around the Christmas tree. It's a good one. Really nice one. Oh, with the firebox light. Oh, no. Yeah, those are cool. Those are really cool. I have a Hudson that has firebox light, but it needs to be upgraded. Doesn't do it any justice. 258. That'd be cool. Yeah, maybe I'll find some pre-war stuff this weekend. My budget would be like $50 for this show. I've got all my bills that hit this month, and then that's how it works, That's how life works. But yeah, I'm gonna call the stream at 11, and I get to go to bed because I'm exhausted. But yeah, we'll run this a couple more times around. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, eBay, I'm sure it's gonna get worse. There we go. Get around the rock cut in the back. original 280, 230 AD. Nice. Yeah, the TMCC, that's a good one. Here, just because you guys mentioned it here, well, make sure I have a tender for it. I don't think I do. Let's see. I think I have one back on the shelf. Give me a second. There we go. All right, just because you guys talked about the torpedoes. Hey, Harry, thank you so much for stopping in. Hopefully I'll see you guys this weekend. There we go. You guys mentioned torpedoes, so I brought the torpedo. There you go. Great style look. Thanks. Yeah, this is the one that actually caught on fire. I restored it because... Oh, man. Yeah, I actually did a YouTube short on this one. It caught on fire, and it was, like, during a train run. It's crazy. Hey, Lackawanna John, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great night. Alright, so let me, There we go. Alright, guys, so I'm going to call it a night as well. So let me get the face cam hooked up here. There we go. So, shoo. It's been a great stream. Went a little bit longer than usual because of the tech difficulties. So still the same amount of time. What's it? 2 hours and 30 minutes. So right on time. So like I said, I apologize to everyone that is watching the replay or watching now, of course, for the delay there. It was horrible. No internet. Everything's just not working. Then things going wrong up here. So it's all part of the experience. So just for a future reference, anyone watching now or the replay, if there's ever tech difficulties, I'll write that in the community tab saying, hey, having issues here or having issues with the stream or whatnot. But I'll keep you guys updated as well through the community tab on Allentown, just as David just mentioned that right there. See you in Allentown. So, yeah. So it's been a great stream. Got some videos coming out this week. I'm going to try getting that review of that turbine up this week. It's been like a whole lot of turbine, which is awesome. So, yeah, I just the turbine and I'll probably run it with the Penske cars and the Rail Agency Express. I think that looks great with the turbine, because I believe the turbine was a Penske passenger train. So that'll look really good on the video there for that. So that will be out this week, and I'm hoping to get some more progress done with this darn upper loop. Pieces of wood that I cut today, and get the upper loop running. So it might just be an oval. It might come out halfway. I'm not sure. So maybe I'll ask you guys on community tab as well of what I should do for that, and try to work it out. But I'm thinking 042, which is the radius I plan on using, so I can run a little bit of everything up there. 27 or 031 is just a little too close there, but we'll have to see. Maybe if anything, I'll end up using fast track. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll definitely see. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for coming in. Like, I'll let you guys know about Allentown. That is very exciting. I'll see who I conjure up to go with me to that. Get some of my other O-Gauge friends on board. And then if David will be there too, that'd be awesome. And then whoever else was saying Nick's got to go to Allentown, I'll hopefully see you guys there. Well, we'll see. But thank you guys so much for stopping in. If you haven't yet, check out the Railfan video I posted this afternoon of the NOLA yards. Definitely give that video some love. But yeah, until next time, everyone, happy railroading. Have a great night. Have a great week on this beautiful Monday. That was today, pretty much gone. But I'll see you guys next time. So everyone, happy railroading. Good night. See ya.